One of the key terms of vocabulary for the Pythagoras Theorem is hypotenuse, which is the longest side of a right triangle. The Pythagoras Theorem is used to find the unknown length of a side of a right triangle. Another key term is the second power. It is when you take a number by itself, like 3 to the second power, which is 3 times 3, and that equals 9. Here is a right triangle. You have the legs, which are A and B. Then you have a hypotenuse, which is also known as C. This is a right triangle. To do the Pythagorean theorem, you have to know A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This will help you get the Pythagorean theorem. Our softball coach wants to know which field is closer to host our tournament on. We have Valley Sports, which is right here, and we have Walsh Park, which is right here. So our softball coach wants to figure out which is closer from her house. So first, let's figure out Valley Sports. Here is from her house to Valley Sports. So here is what we do. We take A squared plus 14 squared, and that'll give you, then A squared is 64 plus 14 squared, which is 196. Add those together and you get 260. You're going to want to find the square root of 260. So C will equal 16 miles. So from her house to Valley Sports, that is 16 miles. Now let's figure out from her house to Walsh Park, which is here. So you have the distance from there. So we are going to want to figure out from here, which is Walsh Park. So you're going to want to add 11 squared plus 8 squared, and that 11 squared is 121. So you're going to add that plus 8 squared, which is 64. You're going to want to get the square root of 185. C equals 13.6 miles. So, obviously, it is easier to go from Polly's house, from her house, to Walsh Park instead of going to Valley Sports with an extra few miles. So, if she goes to Walsh Park, she saves an extra few miles. So, they have chosen to go to Walsh Park and host the tournament there instead of Valley Sports.